The Road Traffic Management Corporation says its officials will continue with road safety operations until the elections or after the elections in May. It says it expects high traffic volumes on national roads today. This as travellers head back to their respective provinces from various destinations at the end of the Easter long weekend. So for more on the traffic volumes as people return from the Easter holidays, let's cross over now to our reporter, Aphumelele Mdlalane. She's at Pietersburg on the N8, that's between Bloemfontein and Kimberley. Aphumelele, how are things looking there? Traffic volumes, anything to report on at this point?
Well, like you did say, high traffic volumes are expected in this N8 stretch. We know this is Pietersburg, but it's connecting to the Northern Cape. Already the traffic officers have started with, of course, their process, and we also joined by the MEC so that you can hear so far this campaign, what were the achievements on these national roads. They've started to be busy already from last week, where revelers were making their way to their final destination. Thank you so much, MEC, for your time. Let's talk about the achievements thus far. What have you achieved with these roads?
Thank you very much, and good morning to your viewers. So far, I indicated in our previous interviews that we managed to really arrest some people who really were not supposed to be in the country. We had about 48 illegal immigrants during our operations. That involves elders, that involved the minors that were unaccompanied. And after that, we also had fake licenses, and all those people that I've just mentioned are in custody as we speak, as we all know that this operation took place during the holidays. It was fake licenses, and those who did not even have permits to drive passengers on the taxis. As we all know that you have to have a public for you to drive, so we had drivers that we also put in custody, and we also had 11 vehicles, the passenger vehicles, especially this taxi, about 11 of them that were impounded. We had about 3 65-seater buses that are still at our will be our licensing department here. We impounded all those things. And we agree that we are not going to release these buses up until the owners come and check, because the other problem was that we could not even check its roadworthiness. And it's only tomorrow that we are going to put some of them under the machine and make sure that indeed these buses were supposed to be on the road. We only look at the papers for now.
And the bus that carried foreign nationals with, of course, no documents, have they been deported or are they still around?
No, they're still around. Like I'm saying, this happened during holidays. I think the immigration was part of the operation. The SABC was part. The social development as well came on board, as I indicated that we had minors there. So we placed them in custody, and the children were supposed to be placed in the children's place of safety. So everything can only be processed tomorrow, as we all know that we are still on holiday. So it was very, very difficult to can act on all these issues, as we all know that officials are still on leave, and we're just keeping them safe and make sure that they'll be attended to and be processed tomorrow.
Free State residents have been complaining about ridden roads. We know that you, as the department, you are still busy with the project to make sure that you improve roads in the province. Would you say with what you are doing now, it has at least reduced the fatalities?
It did. If you look at the stats that were released earlier this year by the minister, we're at 27.4. And it was a real reduction, meaning we're number one in the country. And for the period that I've been in the office so far, we have spent more than 1.6 billion making sure that our roads are roadworthy. We've really improved our road infrastructure. You look at the project that we've already handed over. So far, the capital projects, even the reseal and Fox Spray, I think we're doing quite well. There are 3 roads that we handed over to Sanral. And Sanral, what we did with Sanral was to ask for an intervention, emergency sort of. Then by December, that's why I'm saying now that reduction, I think their involvement, our involvement, working together, making sure that we appoint emergency contractors just to make sure that roads are drivable, and it really assisted because we had this reduction. So our road infrastructure has improved. As I'm speaking to you, in all the districts, we have contractors on site. You go to your road of Zastron-Stekspruit, there's a contractor there. He has been there, it's only a year. I think it's only a year that we'll be celebrating that. At least that person is doing quite a good job in that. We go to your Thabo Mofutsanyana, your Arlington, Landley, those were bad roads. Those were our bad roads. But if you can go, the contractors are on site, Rosendal, everywhere. So this province, in every district, I can assure you, there's a contractor working on our road infrastructure.
Well, the MSC giving us all saying that 1 billion has been set aside and is quite confident with the improvement of roads as the department is constructing many of those roads in the Free State. We know also farmers have been complaining, saying that that is, of course, making them to dig deeper into their pockets as they would transport goods. But now we concentrate on this road and we'll see the activities where, of course, we know they are checking the expired discs, people that don't have documents to drive, and also if the cars are roadworthy. We will be here and give you all that during the entire day. It's back to you.
Thanks, Aphumelele, keeping us updated on those traffic volumes as people start making their way back from that Easter weekend.